Yes. To celebrate the arrival of Polly at our kitchen, everybody's going home with a JB Prince Truffle Shaver Slicer so you can all shave garlic like Polly. We're going to take a spaghetti break. We'll be right back.
All bras are not created equal,
and all women are not the same.
We should all be endowed with certain rights.
Presenting stunning new looks from Playtex, all with amazing true support design. Playtex, be uniquely you.
Pursuit of happiness? Check.
Real cheese people don't eat pasteurized, processed cheese food. It's only required to contain 51% real cheese. With Sargento natural cheese slices, you always get 100% real.
Sargento, we're real cheese people.
Why do you think the ripples make a difference?
Grabs more?
It's the clean ripple texture. Now, do you feel so clean that you would go commando? Wait, how do you feel?
Awesome.
Cottonelle has clean ripple texture, so you're clean enough to go commando.
So when my husband started getting better dental checkups than me, I decided to go pro with Crest Pro Health Advanced.
Advanced to healthier gums and stronger teeth from day one.
My mouth is getting healthier. My teeth are getting stronger.
This Crest toothpaste is superior in 5 areas.
Great checkup.
I'll show you where we have the chances for some strong storms.
It's real. 2 tornadoes touched down. Now the big cleanup.
We're missing the roof to the main tower.
And a health alert. Young dads at a greater risk of death. Next at noon.
I'm a third-generation lawyer in my family. Before my mom passed away, I promised her that I would dedicate my career to helping others. Help me make good on that promise. Call a lawyer you can trust.
Call me, Attorney Craig Goldenfarb.
Define your lifestyle. At Clothes Mentor, dressing the part does not need to be expensive. Clothes Mentor provides the excitement of shopping designer fashions without the high designer price. Clothes Mentor, like the look, love the price.
Personal injury attorneys have a bad reputation, but I'm proud that I've dedicated my career to fighting insurance companies that treat people unfairly. If the insurance company is giving you the runaround, call a lawyer you can trust.
Call me, Attorney Craig Goldenfarb.
Show today. I'm back with Carter Osterhaus, the winner of America Designed Your Kitchen. This is Melissa. And earlier, earlier in the show, we revealed that you guys chose Melissa to win a brand new kitchen designed by Carter. That's all thanks to you guys and your votes. Carter has 3 different distinct designs. You guys are going to be the boss of that too. You're going to vote on that next. Carter, walk us through them.
Take it away. All right, so here we go. So the first design we have here, the first style is modern traditional. Now this kind of sounds like an oxymoron, but it's not. We're going to see it right up here on the picture. Now, modern traditional is a sense of traditional feeling, but with modern aesthetics. So what we have here is dark cabinets with, of course, the light color countertops, a lot of updated items within there. If you go to the overview plan or the overhead look, you'll see that we blew out that wall that goes into your dining room.
So you can see your son all the time.
So you can see your son, and that's one of the things you wanted. But you also have a lot more surface area to work with that little peninsula. Now, if we look at the mood board, which is cool about this is all the items we're putting in there. We have the stainless steel sink. The flooring is a light tone floor. And we have the bright nickel hardware you can see on the lower portion there, and the pendant lights, which are glass, and that looks great with that modern feel, but still traditional and cozy.
Okay, what's number 2?
Number 2 is Seaside Chic. Now this place is just oozing awesomeness. Now this is a really...
I know which one they like.
Yeah. Now, think like the Hamptons, think you're at the beach, but the cool thing about this, when your friends come over, they're never gonna leave this place because it's so nice. Now if you look at that overview picture, the only thing we really switched besides the style, you can see we put the peninsula, so now it's more of a breakfast bar, so you'll still be able to see into your living room. And
right,
keep
the
an eye on your
wall's
son.
gone, you can still see your son.
But you have a lot more surface area like before. Now if we look at the mood board for Seaside Chic, you can see we have the white cabinets, again that medium tone dark floor, the ash quartz countertops, the farm style sink, you have that the gooseneck in there with the white leather fabrics, and of course all updated appliances. Well, we still have a third, which is really cool as well, and this hits what you wanted, Melissa. This is Country Fresh. Now the cool thing about this is we did not rip out any walls because we're keeping your storage. So if you look at that overhead overhead view what we did where we ripped out the walls in the previous 2 photos. Here, we have a lot of storage area because that's what you desperately needed, what you didn't have from before. Now, if you look at the mood board on this, you'll see that the cabinet is the cherry husk feeling. We have oak floors. We have still the farm-style sink with the apron, and we have that sort of interwoven basket weave backsplash of tile, which makes me think of like an apple pie or something, you know, just that look, which again, it's cozy, it's comfortable, and it's really farm-style, but fresh.
Well, that solved a different problem for her, the storage issue.
Yeah, the storage issue. But, so, like at the end of the day, I don't even know which one I would pick because one has storage, one has sight view, one has a bar, I mean, one has a
Well, 2 have the sight view, but one has tons of storage, and the 2 that have the sight view, they're very different looks.
They're very different with the bar opposed to the breakfast bar, which, you know, one really defines the kitchen, one has more of an open floor plan.
Wow, you guys have a really tough job ahead of you, but no matter which kitchen is selected, thanks to our great friends, our generous friends at LG, your kitchen is going to feature appliances that no one else has, literally. They are brand new. They're from their Diamond Collection kitchen suite, and the appliances are so versatile that they're going to look great in any of the 3 kitchens, which is great news. Cardi, you did a great job creating 3 different environments. God bless you and your family. You're excited about all 3 of them?
Oh, they all look great.
Oh, that's good.
They're all
That's good.
beautiful, and
Yes.
they would be an improvement, right?
Absolutely.
And they make life a whole lot easier.
Oh, my God, yes.
Carter, you're psyched no matter what, right?
Yeah, now I know where I gotta go, but now I just have to figure out what kitchen I have to make.
That's right. You got 3 great fans. Congratulations again to Melissa and her husband and her beautiful son. We'll see you next year, everybody. Bye-bye.
Next on News Channel 5 at noon, an escaped inmate, the latest on the search going on in Palm Beach County.
And after the round of storms and 2 tornadoes yesterday, what does Glenn's forecast tell us about today? We're back in 30 with local coverage you can count on.
Yo, Lee!
What's up, Lee?
What's going on, Lee?
Hey, Lee. Hey, Lee. Hey, Lee.
Yo, Lee, what's up?
Oye, Lee, ¿qué pasó?
Yo, Lee.
Hey, what's up, Lee?
What's up, Lee? Hey, Lee. Hey, Lee, what's up? What's up, Lee?
Lee.
Lee?
Lee.
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 Hey, Lee! If you've been injured in an accident or slip and fall, call us at 1-800-CALL-LEE. We want you to focus on getting better. We'll take care of the rest.
Everybody calls Lee at 1-800-CALL-LEE.
Happening right now, we are tracking breaking news in our newsroom as Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies and Department of Corrections officers searching for an escaped inmate. They say Philip Pauletz walked away from a work site in suburban West Palm Beach on Okeechobee Boulevard and E Road. He has been convicted of a number of thefts right here in Palm Beach County. We do have a crew heading there. We'll have a report coming up very soon.
You can see in the meantime, Chopper 5 with those aerial views right there. Let's get to this story right here. The National Weather Service now confirming 2 tornadoes touched down in Palm Beach County yesterday. They hit late afternoon, not too far from each other, one near Dyer Park, the other near Okeechobee Park.
The county's Parks Department says no damage at Dyer Park, but some at Okeechobee. Now the status of a big event planned for the park, uncertain. News Channel 5's Jason Hackett is live from Okeechobee Park with an update this midday. Jason.
Hey guys, that's right. The 73rd annual Water Skiing Championships were set to take place right behind me on August 11th, but Parks and Recreation tells me that organizers are meeting to determine whether or not that event is still on schedule. That's because even though the damage to the park is minor, there is one major concern, and that is the roof of the water skiing judges stand. That's in pieces right now. Officials say it's too early to speculate, but they are meeting to see what the impact will be. Now, right now, crews are working to clean up debris in the area. Aside from the roof, the damage is minor, mostly tree limbs and vegetation. Now, the park is open, but they are asking people to stay away from the western side, here where we are right now, here where all the damage is, until they get things cleaned up. Right now, there is lots of heavy equipment moving throughout the afternoon. Now, there's no word yet on the total cost of the damage or how long it will take to clean all of this up, but Parks and Recreation says they do expect to have an update for us later this afternoon. When we do get that update, we will bring it to you through social media. You can go to our Twitter page and our Facebook page and check for those updates there. Live this afternoon here in Okehili Park, Jason Hackett, WPTV News Channel 5.
The Tampa area is getting a chance finally to dry out after record amounts of rain. A flood watch, though, is still in effect. Emergency managers say those areas near rivers are vulnerable to even more flooding. Several people had to evacuate in Pasco County, and deputies are now going door to door to see if people need help.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a quick look at Live Bite for 5 Max. The chance for showers and thunderstorms is beginning to increase now as we get into the afternoon hours, and temperatures are hovering around 90 degrees across most of the area, so we warmed up very, very quickly. Let's zoom in a little bit here, and I'll show you where we're seeing some rainfall right now. It's out in western parts of Boca Raton and Delray Beach. Showers, and it doesn't look like any thunderstorm activity yet. Maybe right here. This could be a little thunderstorm here. Let's see if any lightning data comes in. No, not yet. Well, certainly could be a thunderstorm at any time now, right there. And as everything continues to lift to the north, it'll even get pushed a little farther inland. And so we have the highest chances for rain for our inland communities this afternoon. Real quick, a quick update for you. National Hurricane Center just upped the chance of development of this area of low pressure around the Carolinas to 40% as it continues to move up to the north here. We'll talk more about that and our chances for rainfall through the afternoon coming up.
All right, severe weather caused quite the situation in New Hampshire overnight. An investigation now underway into a circus tent collapsing in a thunderstorm. It killed a father and a daughter. 22 people were also injured. The tent was at a fairgrounds when the storm tore through. Initial reports said as many as 250 people were inside at the time of that performance. The collapse comes just one day after another tent flattened, killing a man in Illinois. Let's go to California, where a wildfire is threatening more than 6,000 homes right now. Firefighters say it's charred more than 62,000 acres and only 12% contained. A state of emergency declared, and the National Guard is helping out with disaster recovery. Close to 3,000 firefighters battling it, including some from right here in our state. Florida Commissioner of Agriculture Adam Putnam tweeted this picture saying, "Godspeed to our Florida Forest Service crew heading to battle wildfires in California. Come home safe." And look at what happened in New York City this morning. A massive sinkhole in Brooklyn caused major traffic jams. Happened during the morning rush hour. Boy, can you imagine? It's not clear what caused that hole quite yet. Crews are repairing the damage right now.
A warning now from police in Boynton Beach. Take your garage door opener inside. The department says it is getting several calls of break-ins where someone took the garage door opener from a car in the driveway and got in through the garage. In some of these cases, the thieves broke into the homes while people were sleeping inside. Police say not only lock your car doors, also lock the door which connects your garage to the home. Palm Beach County deputies say a man attacked his grandmother with a candle, then a security guard with a crowbar. The Sun Sentinel reporting this guy right here, Luis Marugo, went after the woman inside her home in Lake Worth last Friday, then ran to a storage unit. Deputies say that's where he really hurt the security guard. He is facing several charges right now. He's at the county jail.
A cold case in Mangonia Park has reached its one-year anniversary, and investigators are asking for help finding the killer. Still no motive discovered for this triple murder. It was a year ago. Martavius Brown, Sean Danford, and Carly Chapman were murdered in an apartment off Australian Avenue. Still no leads in this case, but if you have information, you can call Crime Stoppers or just call 911 immediately. The trial of a Port St. Lucie soccer coach is underway. This is Joseph Gianquitti. He's accused of having an inappropriate sexual relationship with a 16-year-old player. Gianquitti was a coach and vice president of the Port St. Lucie Soccer Club when he was arrested 2 years ago.
It looks like a popular home store cleared the final hurdle to set up in the middle of downtown West Palm Beach. Last night, city commissioners gave the okay for Restoration Hardware to build a 4-story location in the median on Okeechobee Boulevard between City Place and the new Convention Center Hotel. It is also a go, it seems, to bring new life to the historic Sunset Lounge. West Palm Beach agreeing to spend nearly $2.5 million to buy the building. The city has been in negotiations to get that lounge and the property next door for a couple of months now. The plan is to make it a centerpiece for a new African-American tourism destination. Conceptual plans call for a 1930s theme. There would be a park with a performance area and a walk of fame celebrating celebrating those famous performers who once graced Sunset's stage.
Red light cameras in Boynton Beach. Hey, could they soon be turned back on? Well, tonight, city commissioners plan to discuss the future of the disabled cameras. The issue of the legality of how citations are given out. That's the key sticking point. The courts decided relying on outside contractors to issue citations is illegal. But tonight, that company will be at the meeting to talk about different options since its contract doesn't expire until May. Several cities across Palm Beach County have already turned off their red light cameras since last fall.
I see lots of love and lots of care and just a community brought together during a really difficult time. It's just amazing.
Dozens turned out to honor 2 Tequesta teens lost at sea. Last night, the Jupiter Inlet was filled with candles and boats to support Austin Stephanos and Perry Cohen's families. About 70 boaters participated in the parade.
People are coming in, and supporting all this for these kids that they might not even know, so it means a lot to me coming from born and raised in Jupiter, Florida.
It's been 11 days since the 2 teens were last seen leaving the Jupiter Inlet. The boat they were on and found by the Coast Guard is missing. It was not towed after being found capsized near New Smyrna Beach.
The West Boca principal who lost his job for plagiarism didn't realize he had done anything wrong. That's at least according to the Palm Beach Post. Reporting documents from the investigation say Principal Mark Stinner admitted he copied 2 popular speeches to address his graduates. But he says he didn't copy it word for word. Still, he admitted he should have known better. Last month, he was reassigned from his position. It is back to school August 17th for Palm Beach County students, and the superintendent says the district has added more programs to local schools. That includes biomedical, veterinary, and pre-science courses, and even technology. He says teachers and staff are definitely looking forward to students returning to the classrooms.
That foundations locally have been raising money for supplies for our kids that don't have the money to do that. Today we had a wonderful event with Office Depot that are providing over 15,000 backpacks with materials. We're very proud of that partnership.
Some teachers didn't get much of a break during the summer months. They took part, some of them, in externships as a way to bring real-world experiences right to the classroom. Hey, speaking of back to school, come out and meet your favorite News Channel 5 anchors and reporters. Colony and me, we will be there at the Back to School Expo. It's this Saturday, August 8th at the Mall at Wellington Green from 10 to 4. We're getting your family ready. Everything you need to know, from school supplies to uniforms, your different schooling options, and what you need to have when it comes to immunizations. And best of all, you can take a selfie with us.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be out there the second year we're doing this. And I think the best part is just meeting some of our viewers.
It was fun last
year. Chum it up a little bit.
Do it again.
We'll be there. Listen, it doesn't take a lot of exercise to fight off heart attacks and strokes, but it does take a little. How much? An eye-opening new study still ahead.
Plus, what did an 8-year-old do to be handcuffed? And what's the deputy now facing for punishment?
And become a dad too early, the stress it could lead to later in life. We're talking about it. We're back in just 60 seconds with more local coverage.
After a car accident, the insurance companies are not your good neighbor and they're not on your side.
It was a big insurance company and they seemed to have a lot of experts on their side, and I was just me by myself. I would use the word relief and peace of mind when thinking about the Craig Goldenfarb experience, because he basically just took the whole weight off my shoulders.
Call a lawyer you can trust. Call me, Attorney Craig Goldenfarb.
Looking for quality impact windows from a company you can trust? Call ArmorView Window and Door.
ArmorView Windows and Doors are custom made in Florida for Florida homes.
We offer gold standard installation. From permitting to final inspection, ArmorView takes care of it all.
Choose ArmorView Impact Windows and Doors for your best home improvement project ever.
Act now. Buy 2 windows, get 1 free. Get year-round protection from a company you can trust. Call ArmorView Window and Door.
We want to get back to that breaking news we first told you about at the top of the show. We have new information on the inmate who escaped this morning in Palm Beach County. Jamel Lene working her sources. She joins us live with the latest details. Jamel.
Well, Holiday, we are on Okeechobee Road where there is a heavy law enforcement presence. I want you to go ahead and take a look behind me. We're right in front of the Palms West Pedestrian Church. You can see there are several deputy cars over in this area. Now, if we also can take a look at Chopper 5's exclusive shot over another heavy law enforcement presence that is closer to E Road. That's where law enforcement say at this time, that's where Philip Pallette, that's where he walked away from a work site. Here's what we know so far. He's been missing so far for more than 2 hours. Staff was supervising a work squad that Pallette was a part of before he slipped away around 9:30 this morning. Here is another look at Pallette. He has brown hair, green eyes. He's 6'1" and 161 pounds with tattoos on his back, arms, and his left leg. Now, Pallette has more than a dozen aliases. He has several convictions of petty theft and grand theft. He began serving a prison time sentence last year and had a current release date of 2018. Again, a law enforcement back out here live. You can see they are over here gathered over at the pedestrian church. We did see just a few moments ago, there seemed to be a pickup truck with appeared to be Department of Correction officers armed going up and down Okeechobee Road looking for Pallette. Again, they are asking people to be on the lookout, and if you call or if you see anything, to give them a call. That's the latest here in Loxahatchee. I'm Jamel Anae for WPTV News Channel 5.
The American Civil Liberties Union suing a Kentucky sheriff's deputy for handcuffing a student with ADHD for acting out. Video kind of tough to look at, but the student's 8 years old, so small that the deputy had to handcuff his biceps instead of his wrists behind his back. In the video, the boy is seen crying out for several minutes.
You can do what we've asked you to, or you can suffer the consequences. Now sit down in the chair like I've asked you to.
In the lawsuit, the ACLU says Kentucky law prohibits using mechanical restraints in schools.
A new study is linking early fatherhood to a higher risk of death during middle age. Researchers found men who were dads by the age of 22 were 26% more likely to die in midlife than those who waited until they were 25 or 26. It also says men who became dads after 30 had a 25% lower risk of early death. Experts say the mental and economic stress of being a young father could certainly play a role. Even a little bit of exercise a day can decrease, actually, it can help senior citizens, we should say, live longer because many older adults aren't able to do 2.5 hours of physical activity a week. Scientists wanted to see if less exercise would still be beneficial. They found exercising 75 minutes, which breaks down to 15 minutes a day, so 75 minutes a week of moderate to vigorous exercise lowered the risk of dying from a heart attack or stroke. A train racing down the tracks, a car stuck at the crossing. The video and story of this amazing rescue that's coming up.
Wow, speaking of amazing, treading water for hours, a man lives to tell how he survived.
Good afternoon again, everyone. More showers picking up across the area now, everywhere from western Boca Raton up toward western Boynton Beach, a few in Palm Beach Gardens and West Palm, and the latest from the Hurricane Center on that low over South Carolina. It's coming up in your forecast.
You never let the weather stop you, so when big changes are on the way, you deserve to know first. When you see this, you'll know. Storm Team 5 activated a weather alert day. Using Live Viper 5 Max, the most advanced storm tracking tool, will give you live hourly updates and continuous coverage everywhere until the weather passes. When it comes down to it, it's your day, and we want you to stay safe. Storm Team 5 Weather Alert Days, only on WPTV News Channel 5.
It's the I-95 RV Show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this used Heartland Elkridge, discounted to just $156 per month. The I-95 RV Show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
Car accident?
People are talking about Steinger is going green.
After Maritza's accident, they got her $94,000.
Check this out. Steinger is going green got Rod $900,000.
Talk about paid.
800-561-1111. It's the last chance to qualify for Radio City, and a familiar face returns.
Here's Morgan!
All new America's Got Talent tonight and tomorrow, plus the premiere of Mr. Robinson tomorrow on NBC.
I will give them the biggest surprise of their lives.
Best time ever with Neil Patrick Harris. Tuesdays this fall on NBC.
The summer savings are here at all Faith Farm locations. You'll find sizzling savings on the area's largest selection of quality pre-owned furniture with prices at up to 75% off. Living room, dining room, bedroom, find name brand, new furniture marked at up to 50% off. Appliances, lawn equipment, clothing, and collectibles, everything in the store is on sale. Support Faith Farm Ministries and find sizzling summer savings this Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Faith Farm in Boynton Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and on State Road 70 in Okeechobee.
Car accident? People are talking about Steinger is going green.
When Deborah was injured in a car accident, the other driver refused to admit fault.
So Deborah called Steinger is going green.
They got the truth, and Deborah got the cash. $1 million. 800-561-1111.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this new Itasca by Winnebago Sun Cruiser. Discounted over $55,000. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
Closed captioning on WPTV is sponsored by Bethesda Health.
A California man bet he is glad to be alive after he was pulled from his car moments before a train hit it. Oh my goodness, look at that video right there. Yeah, you can see the deputy dragging him away from his car seconds before that train hits. According to the sheriff's office there, 2 deputies in the area heard the sound of a car colliding into the crossing guard. One of the deputies ran onto the tracks to flag down the oncoming train, while the other deputy took the driver out of the vehicle. That is just incredible there.
That's incredible. This is an incredible story of survival. A Pennsylvania man thrown from his boat in a rogue storm, but survived some 4 hours alone in the water without a life jacket. Keith Jones has the story.
The boat went this way and I fell right out. It was a big thunderstorm, giant bolts of lightning and just waves that were huge.
That call came 10 o'clock Saturday night from Damian Sexton's friend, still on this 40-foot fishing boat.
I didn't have a chance to show him how to operate the autopilot. So I think that's the reason why the boat kept going.
Leaving the 45-year-old in the middle of a raging storm 44 miles from Cape May without a life jacket. His only motivation,
The older one, he wants to open up his own restaurant.
his family, a loving wife of 1 year, and his young sons.
I just couldn't picture the next day somebody coming to tell them that I'm not going to be home anymore, because I knew it would ruin their lives. And I love them too much for that.
I love him more than anything, and I mean that with every ounce of my body.
So Damian started swimming, chasing a container ship he found for about 10 miles.
The wind was so bad, it was blowing me back or it was blowing the ship away from me.
Unable to feel his legs, his arms cramping, Damian tells me hours into it, it felt hopeless.
I coughed water out of my lungs so many times, and all I would have had to do was just take one breath of water and it was over.
But he persevered. After 4 hours, his friend found him, and then the Coast Guard appeared overhead. Look at this video. The Coast Guard grabbed him, lifted him to a hospital where remarkably he made a full recovery and learned a life lesson along the way. Always wear a life jacket.
And if I had one on, it would have been a whole different story.
Now, Storm Team 5 with South Florida's most accurate weather forecast.
Good afternoon again, everyone. As we look to the east, the Boca Beach camera showing lots of folks enjoying an afternoon at the beach, swimming in the ocean, having a good time. But I hope that they're also taking a look out to the west, because that's where we're seeing showers and thunderstorms developing right now. Western Boca Raton, western Boynton Beach, western Delray, Treasure Coast, fairly quiet right now, and temperatures hovering around 90 degrees. And here you see a pretty good line of thunderstorms developing along the sea breeze. And over just the past few minutes, we've gone to 1 lightning strike up to 6 lightning strikes right in this area here, especially right down here by the Coral Springs area, but up to the north as well. And as we travel up to the north a little more, you'll see new rainfall popping up just north of Hypoluxo and right around western parts of Woolbright. Here's the turnpike right here in red. So there's some new cells popping up here and everything moving from south to north. Let's go a little farther to the north here. West Palm Beach up toward Riviera Beach, a new little cell breaking right around I-95 there. PGA Boulevard with a little rainfall there. And the Treasure Coast pretty quiet, even Okeechobee County quiet. But that's not to say it's going to stay that way through the afternoon. Here's Vipercast. Here's the rainfall. It's doing a good job initializing here and picking up the rainfall that's developing now. And that may quiet down a little bit and move inland a little bit as well, with a few showers and thunderstorms pushing toward the northwest. Then, as we get to around 2:30 to 3 o'clock this afternoon, showers and thunderstorms start to really fire up. A few storms could be strong, especially from about 3 o'clock this afternoon through about 6 or 7 o'clock this evening. The inland storms could be pretty strong, and pushing a little farther inland, some of this rainfall could drift back toward the coast during the evening hours, even though Vipercast really doesn't have that going on in that particular image. Now, up along the South Carolina coast, this area of disturbed weather is an area of low pressure. Now the Hurricane Center giving it a 40% chance for development. Computer models take it right out into the open Atlantic here over the next couple of days, but it could become a tropical depression before that happens. Hurricane hunters are going to go out and investigate that later on this afternoon. No impact for us here, though, in South Florida. So tomorrow, even higher chances for rain than today, but drier air starts to mix in on Thursday. Right through the weekend, lower chances for rain, higher temperatures, and more sunshine.
After the break, we want to get back to that breaking news of the inmate who escaped a little earlier in Palm Beach County.
That's right. You can see the Chopper 5 pictures right now live. We're going to have another update on that, where that search stands right now.
You're up this early because you want to squeeze a little more out of your day.
I'm busy during the day. I want to know what the traffic conditions are.
WPTV Time Saver Traffic with the only local chopper covering your neighborhood.
They're going to alert me of any traffic conditions so that I can replan my route to work.
A first-hand look at traffic jams so you don't have to guess.
You get an aerial view of the entire area.
Chopper 5 Time Saver Traffic, the only morning traffic team. Today on 5 on WPTV News Channel 5.
Are depression symptoms like loss of interest or sadness interfering with your life? The Janus Center has an option, a clinical research study. No insurance is needed and you may be compensated for travel. Call the Janus Center at 561-238-3030.
Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta. I need some help with my air conditioning.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
Car accident?
People are talking.
People are talking.
People are talking about Steinger is going green. Listen to this.
When Deborah was injured in a car accident, the other driver refused to admit fault.
So Deborah called Steinger is going green.
They got the truth.
And Deborah got the cash. $1 million.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thanks, Steinger is going green. If you've been injured in a car accident, find out why people are talking about Steinger is going green.
800-561-1111. The Palm Beach Post is your local news leader, delivering complete coverage you can count on. More than just headlines, the Post uncovers important news, providing depth, analysis, and perspective on the stories that impact your life. With the largest local news team, the Post has more reporters to cover the news where you live. When you want the real story, there's only one source. The Palm Beach Post, in print, on your tablet and smartphone. The Palm Beach Post. Real news starts here.
Yeah, I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I tried so hard, I can't ride above it. I don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Get revved for your chance to win a BMW 320i Sunday, August 23rd. Free entry daily, bonus entries August 20th. Play more, be happy. That's how we roll at Isle Casino Pompano Park.
Baby.
Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta. I need some help with my plumbing.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
Are depression symptoms like loss of interest or sadness interfering with your life? The Janus Center has an option, a clinical research study. No insurance is needed and you may be compensated for travel. Call the Janus Center at 561-238-3030.
HD News on WPTV is sponsored by Stanley Steamer.
I want to get back to the breaking news from Palm Beach County right now. A search for an escaped inmate in the suburban western Palm Beach area.
Yeah, the inmate on a work detail wanted for theft. Jamel Lene following the story for us. Jamel, have you learned anything new?
Well, I can tell you that there's still a very heavy law enforcement presence out here. We're on Okeechobee Boulevard, where we've seen ambulances, sheriff's deputy vehicles just fly back and forth. Let's go ahead and take some live chopper pics over an active scene that's a little bit closer down to East Street. Now, what we know, Philip Pallets, from what authorities tell us, is that he walked away from a work site around 9:40 this morning. He's been missing for more than 2 hours now, and they have been searching for him in this Loxahatchee area. Again, here's a picture of him. He's 161 pounds. He's 6'1", and if you see him, you are asked to contact authorities. Back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks. I want to mention, look at his criminal record, has some grand theft charges, a lot of petty theft charges as well, so they're trying to locate that escaped inmate right now.
Yeah, we'll have the latest for him coming up to date at 4, and then also online at WPTV.com.
Right. Glenn?
One last check of the weather.
Yeah, a few showers and thunderstorms starting to pop up now, and that activity will increase through the afternoon. Highest chances for rain will be inland, west of I-95 and Florida's Turnpike, but some of that rainfall could drift back toward the coast during the late afternoon and evening hours. A few strong storms possible today, higher rain chances tomorrow, and then a little drier Thursday through the weekend. Not completely dry, it's still the rainy season, but a little drier Thursday through the weekend.
You mentioned 3 to 7, maybe the times to watch.
Yeah, we're going to be watching the radar pretty closely from mid to late afternoon. Yeah.
There we have it.
Have
Go
a good
make it
day.
a good one, folks.
It's Lindstrom's 40th anniversary.
Hey, Dad, they're the same age as...
Turn to the experts at Lindstrom today and we'll clear clogs in the main drain for only $93 or it's free.
I love those guys.
Call Lee. No. Call 1-800-CALL-LEE. No.
Call Lee.
Call Lee. Call Lee.
Buonasera, Lee. Call Lee.
Call 1-800-CALL-LEE. Call Lee. Call Lee.
Call Lee.
Hello, Lee.
If you've been injured in an accident or slip and fall, call us at 1-800-CALL-LEE. We want you to focus on getting better. We'll take care of the rest.
Everybody calls Lee at 1-800-CALL-LEE.
Looking for quality impact windows from a company you can trust? Call ArmorView Window and Door.
ArmorView windows and doors are custom made in Florida for Florida homes.
We offer gold standard installation. From permitting to final inspection, ArmorView takes care of it all.
Choose ArmorView impact windows and doors for your best home improvement project ever.
Act now. Buy 2 windows, get 1 free. Get year-round protection from a company you can trust. Call ArmorView Window and Door.
It's time for the Back to School Expo.
We'll have kids' activities, a weather zone, and a chance to chat with your favorite WPTV personalities.
Tons of information for families.
And college students.
The WPTV Back to School Expo is sponsored by these fine companies.
I'm Carrie D. I've had moderate to severe plaque psoriasis most of my life, but that hasn't stopped me from modeling. My doctor told me about Stellara. It helps keep my skin clearer. With only 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses, Stellara helps me be in season.
Stellara may lower your ability to fight infections and increase your risk of infections. Some serious infections require hospitalization. Before starting Stellara, your doctor should test for tuberculosis. Stellara may increase your risk of cancer. Always tell your doctor if you have any sign of infection, have had cancer, or if you develop any new skin growths. Do not take Stellara if you are allergic to Stellara or any of its ingredients. Alert your doctor of new or worsening problems, including headaches, seizures, confusion, and vision problems. These may be signs of a rare, potentially fatal brain condition. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you or anyone in your house needs or has recently received a vaccine.
In a medical study, most Stellara patients saw at least 75% clearer skin, and the majority were rated as cleared or minimal at 12 weeks. Stellara helps keep my skin clearer. Ask your doctor about Stellara.
When I broke my wrist, that seemed like it was the end of anything that I was going to be able to do for the rest of my life. My daughter said, "Mom, this isn't your fault. Don't feel bad for yourself." She says, "But you need an attorney for your protection." She was right. I needed to protect myself, and that's why I called Craig Goldenfarb's office.
If you slip and fall and get hurt, it may not be your fault. You deserve protection. Call a lawyer you can trust. Call me, attorney Craig Goldenfarb.
So you've been with Lindstrom since they opened 40 years ago?
Pretty much.
Wow, you must exfoliate.
I must... what?
Turn to the experts at Lindstrom and get $40 off any plumbing service call.
I love those those guys.
Let's go! Hey, welcome to Let's Ask America. I'm Bill Bellamy. We have 4 amazing people from all across the country on their webcams trying to win up to $35,000. Let's meet them. From San Antonio, Texas, give it up for Janie. From Chicago, Illinois, what's up, James? From Brownstown, Michigan, give it up for Justin. From Sarasota, Florida, Andre. Welcome, everybody. We asked America their opinions on a bunch of fun topics. All you have to do is guess what America said, and you win big money. If you're ready to have some fun, say yeah! 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 All right, let's get the party started. This first question is worth $100. And it has 2 possible answers. The answers are their jeans, their bra. And the question is, what do women in their 30s admit to wearing more times before washing? Whoa, their jeans, their bra. All right, let's go to San Antonio, Texas, and say hi to Janie. Welcome to the show. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I am a life and love coach. I help people find that hot, happy, healthy, harmonious relationship.
Woo! So it's safe to say that you might be the love doctor.
Well, I don't have a PhD, but I definitely have lots of experience for sure.
I like that, Janie. All right. I know nothing connects more people than money, so let's make some money. Let's turn those cards around. All right, we have 3 for their bra, 1 for jeans. With 55% of the vote, the correct answer is their bra. Audrey, James, Janie, you're on the board with $100. No worries, Justin. We're going to the next question. This question is worth $150. All right.